January 9th here in southern Ontario, Canada. Let me explain. We have 3 more years of Trudeau in this country. We're just starting 1920, 23, 24, and it will be late fall, mid fall, at the earliest that an election could be called. Then they'd have a campaign. So that's 3 full years. Now I ask you, and I put it to you, and comment, please, can we afford another 3 more years of this clown, this WEF minion, and his obvious agenda? I say, no, not even close. I don't think we can afford another year with Bill C-21, 36, 61, 21, all the list goes on and on. But let me explain how the supply and confidence agreement works, especially if you're outside of Canada. Really doesn't matter if the company, whether it's the Liberals, the Conservatives, the NDP, whoever's in power. It doesn't matter if they have a majority or a minority. What is supposed to happen in our Parliament is the party members of each party can vote independently. They're supposed to listen to their constituents, and maybe a bill or an expenditure, a bill regarding expenditure, whatever, it might affect rural ridings different than urban ridings. So the elected MPs are supposed to listen to their constituents and vote accordingly. They're not supposed to vote along party lines. So the supply and confidence agreement, well, it's supplied with confidence that Trudeau would have a true dictatorship, and we do not have a functioning parliamentary democracy. Because the entire royal court of Trudeau, the former Liberal Party, what I now call the regime, they all vote with whatever their king Trudeau says, and so does the entire NDP party, giving them a majority vote in the House of Commons, and hence what Trudeau says, the bill passes and it becomes law. The Bloc Québécois and the Green Party, doesn't really matter which way they vote, even if they vote entirely against the supply and confidence agreement. Oh, we can't call it a coalition government, although it certainly is. Doesn't matter which way they vote. Even if the entire bloc and the Green Party voted with the Conservatives, the supply and confidence agreement overwhelms them. So quite simply, what Trudeau says becomes law. It was a bit of a process and some time goes by, but I mean, that time frame is shrinking with every bill, although that's a different subject matter. So again, we don't have anything except a dictatorship. And I see comments all the time, we'll vote Trudeau out. Well, we can't call a non-confidence vote, which would call for an election. We can't do anything. We can't do anything to get rid of the coalition dictatorship. It's as simple as that. I mean, I can understand why people outside of the country say, well, why can't you get rid of this guy? But if you're Canadian, you should understand why we can't get rid of this guy. Yeah, so, well, that's all I have to say.